Hi everyone, my name is Jennifer Ramirez, and now you will see a presentation of our next opening, Temachia Hotel, that is a hotel dedicated to people with special abilities.
Hello everyone, my name is Paulina. I am so glad to be here with you and I'm going to talk to you about our new hotel, Temachia. So, Temachia was born from the idea to develop hotel management here in Mexico, and we also wanted to create a new concept focused on people with special needs who would like to stay in a hotel that will make them feel like home and comfortable. So, we decided to create a safe and a special place here in the lake of Tequesquitengo, the jewel of Morelos. So, me and my other teammates work together to write the values, the mission, and the vision. So, I'm going to talk to you about that. So, our values, there are five of them. So, we have respect, honesty, sympathy, inclusiveness, and kindness. Then, our mission is to receive guests and create new services and experiences during their stay in our hotel. And our vision is to create unforgettable memories in our guests in an environment prepared for all types of needs and quality expectations.
I'm Camila and I'm going to explain you an interesting part of the hotel. The matcha is part of the inclusive and accessible tourism. That's why we must take into account the general requirements and specifications such as measures or the distribution of the hotel areas like rooms, bathrooms, recreational areas, restaurants, hallways and stairs, as well as the special equipment for our guests can have a pleasant and comfortable stay while enjoying the facilities which are adapted according to the principles of the universal design for an easy and safe use. The principles of the universal design are 7 points that shows and allows the correct handling of the distribution of the hotel areas and furnitures so our guests can use them without problem. If you want to know more about the requirements, you can look for it in the written document, in the requirements, specifications, and special equipment section.
Now I'm going to talk to you about my individual part of the work. So the first part of my work was to write the objectives. So I wrote three of them based on the mission and the vision, like I said before. And then the next part of my work was to do the description of the areas. So I divided them into three different sections. We have the main areas, the service areas, and the food and beverage areas. So for each one of them, I wrote the principal features of the area, the open hours and the closed hours, and the prices if it was the case, for example, in the spa. So for the main areas, we have the lobby, the green areas, and the rooms. For the service areas, we have six: the fitness center, the pool, the spa, which its name is Aqua, the stables, the nursery, and the chapel. So, and lastly, but not least important, for the food and beverage areas, we have the restaurant and the bar, which is inside of the restaurant, and and the name of the restaurant is Valencia. And last, the coffee shop, which is located inside of the lobby. Then the next part of my work was to do the land use request license. So I found it on the internet and then I introduced it to the English language.
Hi, my name is Lucia Lombard and I'm in charge of the marketing department of the hotel. Temachia has a logo that is a tea with a chameleon. The chameleon is an animal that is adaptable to all the environment, so that is why we want to be a hotel that is close to the needs that the clients have. We also have a slogan that is trust in someone. That is the meaning of Temachia in Nahuatl. We are going to promote our hotel in a web page that is official in Facebook and Instagram. Also, we are going to promote us in hospitals with clients that has the same needs that we are going to give in the hotel. And our duty is to create unforgettable experiences for the clients. So we have different places in the hotel that can give them a happy stay. For example, we have a garden, we are going to have free Wi-Fi, housekeeping, We are going to have medical service 24 hours, and all that information is in the webpage and also in the social media. You can find it and book your stay through that through internet and online, and you can ask us if you need some information or a special room. We can help you. Thank you, and this is Temachia.
So the last part of my work were the interviews. So I got this amazing opportunity to talk to 3 different ladies. 2 of them are mothers of a son with a special need, and one of her is dedicated to the education for these persons. So I asked them about 4 or 5 questions maximum, and some of the questions were about the medical care in case of an emergency, the treatment for these persons, like how a person should behave when they want to talk to them or communicate with them, because most of the persons believe that these persons don't understand us. So we have to be very patient, very friendly, and just be direct and ask them what they want and if they understand. Also, I asked about the diet, about what they can eat, why they cannot eat, because one lady told me that their digestive system is more delicate and it doesn't process all the foods, so it's very dangerous and it has to be very special, their diet. So yeah, you can see all the questions and the answers attached in the document, and I'm very thankful for having this opportunity. It changed the way that I think about these persons and also the personal experience of the mothers. So I'm very glad about that, and thank you.
Hello, I'm going to talk about the marketing campaign of our hotel. We divide the process in 6 stages. The first one is from July 2 to July 15 of this year. The activity that we are going to do is get to know the new hotel opening in Tequesquitengo. The responsible of this activity is Lucia Lombard. The objective of this activity is introduce of the hotel opening. We only want to inform to all the people that in a few months we are going to open the doors of our hotel for disabled people to wants to have the best experience of their vacations. The delivery date is July 18 and the release date is July 20 of this year. The target of this activity is Mexican resident people. The broadcast that we are going to use is Facebook and Instagram. The cost of this activity is 2,000 pesos, and this expense is only for this month. The stage is from August 4 to August 8 of this year. The activity that we will do is restaurant promotion on social media. We give discounts on social media or social networks of our restaurant. The responsible of this activity is Paulina. The objective of this activity is give people the opportunity to eat in the restaurant with promotions, with the purpose to get to know the hotel. We give discounts on our breakfast to give the opportunity to all the people that know the restaurant, but also know the concept of the hotel and our installations. We only give discounts of 20%. The delivery date is August 11. The release date is August 12 of this year. The target of this activity is national residents Mexican for all ages. The broadcast media that we use is Facebook and Instagram. We post photos with the discounts or ads with the discounts. The budget of this activity is 1,500 pesos, and the expenses is for 2 months, August and September, in the same day. The third stage and fourth stage are the same, only change the dates. The third stage is from September 7 to September 13, and the fourth stage is from October 5 to October 9 of this year. The activity that we are going to do is hospital publicity. The responsible of this activity are Camila, Santiago Ortiz, Carlos, and me. The objective of this activity is get to know by flyers in different hospitals and give information talks about the development of hotel. We will go to different hospital to do information talks about what is our mission, vision, our values, about the hotel, about the concept of the hotel, and the most important part, to give them the opportunity to have the best vacation with this new concept. The delivery date of the third stage is on September 1st of this year, and the release date is on September 7th of this year. The delivery date of the fourth stage is on October 1st of this year, and the release date is on October 5th of this year. And our target, we choose different hospitals like Hospital Ángeles, Médica Sur, ABC, Center Villahermosa, and Morelos Hospital. The broadcast media that we are going to use are flyers. We will print 4,000 flyers. The cost of these flyers are 450 pesos, and the expense are every 6 months. The fifth stage is from November 2 to November 9 of this year. The activity is advertising for the soon opening of our hotel. The responsible of this activity is Santiago Priu. The objective of this activity is communicate and promote the hotel opening with our webpage, with, for example, post photos of the hotel, or ads that the opening is soon. The delivery date is on November 11, and the release date is on November 13 of this year. The target is people with special need to spend an experience in our hotel or in their vacations. The broadcast media is social media on our webpage. The cost of this activity is 20,000 pesos, and the expenses is only annually. The stage is from December 14 to December 24 of this year. The activity that we are going to do is advertising for the soon opening of our hotel. The responsible of this activity is Jennifer. The objective of this activity is communicate and promote the hotel with ads in social media, or post new photos of the hotel in our webpage or on Instagram or Facebook. The delivery date of this stage is on December 27th of this year. The release date is on December 28th of this year. The target is the same. People with special needs to spend a nice experience on our hotel, on their vacations. And the broadcast media that we are going to use is ads in social media, Facebook, our webpage, Instagram. The cost is 500 pesos, and the expenses are monthly.
So what did I do? I defined the hotel rates. First, I made a research of similar hotels and made a comparison between that hotels and our hotel and the services that we will offer. For example, our room is for 4 people, and the people with different abilities have for free the horse therapy. Then I divide the 12 months in low season and high season, and I define the price for each season. So for high season, it's 4,500 pesos, and for low season it's 3,800 pesos. Also in charge of the forecast, and in the next screen you will be able to see our forecast, and I will explain to you how did I get to those numbers. First, I will explain to you how did I get to the sales, taking as example January, that is a low season month. Okay, for the room sales, I multiply the low season rate for the rooms we are expecting to have per night for an average of 30 days of the month. Then for the spa, we are expecting only that one person of each room take our services. So we multiply the average check of the spa for the people we are expecting 40 days. And for this table, we are expecting the half of the people, because the people with special needs already have the horse therapy included. Then for the coffee shop sales, we're expecting that only 2 persons per room take our service. So we multiply the average check of the coffee shop for the people we're expecting 40 days, expecting that all the people take our service. So we multiply the average check of the restaurant for the people we're expecting 40 days. and then we sum all of the sales and we get the total sales. For the food cost, we have that is 25%. So we multiply the restaurant sales for the 25%, and that's how we get the food cost. And for the beverage cost is the same, but it's 25% for the coffee shop sales, and that's how we get the total cost. All the expenses are mark rates and estimates that we made with the supplier. For example, for the salaries and the benefits, we calculate it in, as you can see in our second page of the forecast. Here we have all the calculations of the salary and the legal and non-legal benefits. For finally, to getting out the profits, we subtract the sales less the amount of the expenses and the cost. So here we have our total profits, as you can see, of each month.
Hi, how are you? So, my name is Carlos, and I'm going to give you the organization about this final project and what the things that I did. For this final project, my classmates chose me like the boss of the project because they thought that I'm really good to be organized and do its homework, and I think it was the most easiest part, but in the ending, I think it's the most hard part of the project because nobody we agree with the organization and nobody we agree with the work of the other people, and I think it's the most hard part to be neutral and to be organized in that kind of teamworks, and I really enjoyed that part. So, for this final project, also I had my part of the homework, and I did the cultural organization of the hotel, like the mission, vision, and values, with the support of the ideas of my partners. Also, I did the menu of the restaurant and the menu of the coffee shop, and in the part of documents, I was responsible of the permiso de constitución de sociedad. And in the ending, I put in one document all the homeworks of my partners, and then that's all of for my part, and that's all. And thank you.
The last part, we have 39 positions and they have to know braille language and sign language.